So it seems as though the PS5 Pro has leaked, and apparently the claim is that the leaks are real. At least the PS4 Pro specs leaks are real, and apparently it's going to be coming out this year, which makes everything even weirder because PlayStation doesn't really have a lot of games coming out this year. But I guess the focus is going to maybe be on this new, hardware and how it's going to enhance the current games out there. Different things like that. Listen, guys, if you enjoy this one, please do consider leaving a like. Really helps with the channel. If you don't like it, it's completely fine as well. Just let me know why, so I can improve the content in the future, make it even better. And if you want to subscribe for more, we do a variety of gaming content. We talk about the games and play the games here on the channel. All right, so again, there's a bunch of stuff coming out. This one's coming out from Insider Gaming. Is where I seen it, and again, the title is that the PS5 Pro specs leak are real. It's releasing holiday 2024. This is from Tom Henderson, and we're just gonna go through this. We're gonna discuss it and see, I don't know, if we can kind of make sense of it and just kind of discuss some of the thoughts behind it all. So it says Insider Gaming can confirm that the leaked PS5 Pro specs leaked earlier today are real, and the PS5 is still tentatively targeting a 2024 release date, which again is interesting because they just came out with the slim version, and this is kind of a close, release window. Just the slim one coming out, and then so close after the Pro. But he says, speaking with sources who wish to remain anonymous because they were not authorized to talk about the company plans, obviously, we can confirm, that the leaked documentation from the YouTube channel Moore's Law is Dead is real, despite the criticism of the leaker and the leaked specs. So this was originally, again, leaked on this channel, Moore's Law is Dead, and Tom Henderson is saying he's confirmed it with other sources. So we got multiple sources apparently coming in on this, and again, Tom Henderson, Insider Gaming, pretty credible in the past. So, like all rumors, take with a grain of salt. Insider Gaming can confirm that the documentation leaked is from a PlayStation developer portal, which was sent out this week to a wider band of third-party developers. In early 2023, he reported that via Key to Gaming, that the PS5 Pro is under the codename Trinity and will be targeting improved and consistent FPS at 4K resolution, which would be nice because right now it's like 4K 30, or if you want like 1440p, 60. So you can't really have both of the best of both worlds, 4K and 60, as of right now for the most part. A new performance mode for 8K resolution, which is insane. I mean, who has 8K screens and whatnot? I mean, I don't know. I don't. They're kind of rare. And accelerated ray tracing. That sounds interesting as well. In addition, it was reported that Trinity will have 30 WGP and 18,000 MTS memory. So this is the leak right here. Okay, so we have right here, we can see some bullet points. So first things first, rendering 45% faster than PS5. So things are gonna render 45% faster. I guess that could also mean less pop-in effects, for example. Things are just it's gonna be smoother, right? A smoother overall experience. What's crazy is the next point: 2 to 3 times ray tracing, 4 times or times 4 in some cases. And again, that's significantly more than what we have right now. 33.5 teraflops, which I'm gonna have to actually look up with the PS5 teraflops just to confirm. Right, yeah, the PS5 teraflops is actually 10.28 teraflops. So the PS5 Pro specs is a 3 times boost in power. That's absolutely insane. Something called PSSR, PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution Upscaling. This phrase, this term right here, this by itself makes the whole thing sound legit, because this is the kind of thing that you would hear, Sony and PlayStation coming up with to name something. Upscaling and anti-aliasing solution is what this is going to help with. So interesting, very, very interesting. Support for resolutions up to 8K, like we said, is planned for future SDK version, which again, I don't really know why you'd need 8K as of right now. I mean, we're probably not going to really have, 8K is not going to be common until maybe like the PS6. And even then, we're probably just going to be getting into kind of 8K more kind of commonly. Custom machine learning architecture, which I'd be curious to hear how that is detailed a little bit further. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the machine kind of learns and adapts in certain elements and ways. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I'm just trying to sound like I know more than I do. AI AI accelerator. Everything's AI now. Supporting 300 tops of 8-bit computation, 67 T-flops of 16-bit floating point. And I think that's it for the point. So again, this thing sounds significantly more powerful. A massive jump. I think this is a bigger jump from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro. You know, the PS4 Pro was capable, I think, of like 4K upscaling, if I remember correctly. But even then, I mean, I don't think it was that much of a jump. This is a massive jump. I'd be very curious to see what is the price point going to be for something like this, because this is something that sounds like, you know, like I said, significantly more powerful than the current PS5. And if that's the case, then, I mean, how are they going to price this? They're going to price it fairly. A quick last note here in this article says that Insider Gaming, who was shared documentation from the developer portal under the condition that it's not shared publicly or privately, can also confirm that the dev kits have been available to first-party studios since September 2023. So just about 6 or 7 months, roughly. Third party since January 2024. So again, that's just like maybe 2-3 months. And then, and from spring 2024, test kits will also be available for, which will be identical to the final product. So that's coming up soon. And then we said Insider Gaming understands that the PS5 is currently aiming for a tentative holiday 2024 release date, but it could change and whatnot. But again, you know, they do note that there's a lack of first-party games releasing this year, which is what I noted earlier, right? So you know, we're not getting a lot of first-party games that are coming out. But I don't know. Again, it'd be interesting. It feels like Sony is just pouring a lot of effort and a lot of resources into all of these different aspects of PlayStation, but then it's like, it feels like they're not like, I don't know, it just feels like, again, they're trying to create so many different pieces of hardware, but then it feels like the support for them is not as optimal as it could be. And I'm not saying it's like that with the PS5, but you know, we got like I said, the PlayStation Portal, right? It's like, what is the point of the PlayStation Portal? Really, it felt just kind of like, wow, you're paying $200-300 for a cool device that can do remote play. That it's cool, I guess, but it just, again, it feels like there's a kind of a lack of necessity for it, and then support for it, right? And then the same thing with like the PSVR 2. We have the PSVR 2, but it's like they come out with this device that is really cool and I think has a lot of potential, but then it feels like there's not enough support for it. And then again, we have, you know, all of these different hardwares releasing. They just released a PS5 Slim, and if this is true that the PS5 Pro is coming out in 2024, again, it just feels like, okay, well, what about people that were like, all right, let me get a PS5 Slim, not expecting there to be a PS5 Pro? Maybe they would have waited otherwise. I don't know, man. Either way, you know, it'd be interesting. Like I said, the specs are very, very intriguing. I would love to see how this kind of plays out. I would love to kind of hear more about this and kind of, you know, see what exactly this thing is going to be capable of and what the price point is. Because like I said, with this much power, you can only expect it to be, you know, significantly more, you know, pricey than the PS5. And I hope not. I hope to price it fairly. But again, this thing sounds like a powerhouse, and hopefully it's true. Whenever we get more information, whether leaks, rumors, or official announcements, I'll do my very best to let you guys know first here on this channel. So be sure to keep it locked and let me know your guys' thoughts of this thing down in the comments below. Is this something you might potentially get, or do you not really care? Are you just satisfied with what you got right now? Again, you know, there's certain elements of some games, especially lately, that could use that extra power. But you know, like I said, being able to do 4K 60 instead of 4K 30, having to, you know, pick and choose, that in and of itself would be really, really, really nice. But let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed it, like I said, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon in another one. Tell them your friends. Game on, and thanks for watching. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.